I'm going to recite my Along Came a Prophet. Along came a prophet, voicing out words that to some were nonsense, a diatribe of unequivocal ramblings to others. He lifted his fingers, an omen of the situation to come. Betraying your country is the betrayal of your own kind. You either fight now, or all hope is extinguished forever. Keep on fighting until the end. See every struggle as a test of your strength. Thus he came, thus he parted. As the time spoken of rose, considered a vision by some who was, to others, as the bearer of the truth. What were ramblings were revelations of things to come, as a new dawn had begun. As the nonsense made sense, the people rose in unification, enlightened by disillusion. The mirrors of fortune were broken, as a new epoch was ushered in. Everything was done as spoken. An extinguishable torch flared to the scene, as the people saw all that they had seen. Tears were shed, for the people saw how their country had bled. United they rose, tears in their eyes, crying Ave Melita, mia patria sacra, I shall never see your demise. With through Europe united, its sacrilegious stored, every Europe brave, as they battled the hordes. They acclaimed him, saw his true worth, also the truth in his every word. Well, that was my dedication to myself and Norman Owen by me, Dawnbringer. And the title to the poem was Along Came a Prophet. Well, I'm going to recite my Necronomicon. Lovecraftian myth or a psyche endangering little device. You can be the judge. One thing is for certain, however, it is a gate to madness. A little mechanism to which the darkest demonic forces of what is commonly pictured as Hades can be invoked. As Cthulhu purely myth, and has this book actually just been a tome of fiction, merely adopted by Lovecraft for horror value, as is true in general of high satanic magic. It taps right into one's death force, driving one into pure darkness, and even the extreme cases of the Necronomicon, death, or at the very least madness. Still convinced it is pure fiction or just a horror movie-rated fable? I kid you not, my friends, it is real, just as real as the demonic energy forces of the infernal hierarchy are. Throughout the multitude of reports regarding experimentations with this quasi-mythic tome of esoteric lore, I have found it evokes power and madness bordering on two extremes. It can only be described in mere words as pure dark and unadulterated satanic power. John Dee himself, a monk of great power and renown, had translated one of the first versions of the Cthulhu creation. It is real, and no amount of warnings can be omitted from cautioning reckless magic initiates who just conceive of magic as something akin to mere fairy tale wizard endeavors to not engage themselves in invoking the psyche endangering forces found within it. Well, that was my Necronomicon. And I'm going to recite my As a Stranger. As a stranger, you came into my life. As a lover, you rested on my arms. As I take your hand toward the stars, as I kiss you, cheer up, sing a note of joy. As my girlfriend, you took your place as my pearly gates. As my friend, you led me into the fields of unconditional love and trust. As we rest apart, my heart breaks slowly, but surely, into an abysmal void of love, unlit, ready to combust into engulfing flames. I will never let it go, I will do what I must. So much pain inside from lost hopes, with you around nothing is lost. Shatter fragments of love recombined when you are near. Never to fear. A glimpse of hope is not to reappear. Cross sentiments reuniting as one glorious affection. Around me I find you, never lost. And one glimpse of you our hearts cross. Into the great unknown with the solve. Souls intertwining into an abyss of love. That was my As a Stranger. And I'm going to recite my relationships. One might say that the relationship usually works out best if the persons in the relationship are dynamic, ever-changing like a continuously flowing river, and are the opposite of each other, since most of us seem to yearn for that which is not available to us, that which we have not experienced or that which we are not accustomed to. The question that escapably comes to one's mind is this: what sort of enjoyability is to be had from talking to people who think the same exact things as you? Since most of us are exceptionally intrigued by different things. Things that alleviate the monotony of everyday life. Things that make us either want to adapt to the person who does them, or make the person who does them adapt to us. This is quite similar to Nietzsche's conception of the will to power, as a side note. On the other hand, one might argue that we might feel that self-acceptance is to be gained from people who think in the same ways as us. But it's also a far greater challenge to be accepted by people who share a completely different lifestyle. How should an ideal partner be? A person who understands us completely as they know what is on our mind and share the same lifestyle? Or should they be a person who is totally different from us, and thus is more intriguing? In the long run, because we end up exercising all our mental energy on understanding them. The intriguing and different partner might be a much better alternative, because we'll eventually feel like we have accomplished a difficult feat after understanding them. Well, that was my relationships.